Today we are going to learn about mastering Agile User Story Mapping. We will explore how to create effective user story maps, visualize product backlogs, and ensure team alignment. By the end of this session, you will have the skills to construct user story maps that enhance project clarity and collaboration.
Welcome to our session on mastering Agile User Story Mapping. In this introduction, we'll explore what user story mapping is and why it's essential in Agile project management. User story mapping is a visual exercise that helps teams understand the user's journey through a product. It involves arranging user stories into a model that reflects the user's experience. This practice is particularly beneficial in Agile because it ensures that the team remains focused on delivering value to users, aligning everyone around a shared vision. By creating story maps, teams can visualize product backlogs, prioritize tasks, and foster a collaborative environment. Throughout this video, you'll learn how to construct these maps effectively to enhance clarity and alignment within your projects. Before diving into user story mapping, it's crucial to understand user personas and their goals. User personas are fictional characters that represent different user types who might use your service or product. These personas are created based on user research and include information like demographics, goals, and behavior patterns. Understanding these personas is essential because it helps you see your product from the user's perspective. To create effective user personas, start by conducting interviews or surveys to gather data about your users. Identify their needs, challenges, and goals. This understanding will guide the creation of user story maps, ensuring that the product meets the real needs of its users. These personas provide the foundation for story mapping by helping teams focus on what's genuinely important for their users.
Once you have a clear understanding of user personas, the next step is identifying and organizing user activities. User activities are the tasks or actions that users perform to achieve their goals. These activities form the backbone of your user story map. Start by listing all the key activities that users might engage in while interacting with your product. Organize these activities chronologically or by priority to create a flow that represents the user journey. This organization helps teams visualize how users interact with the product and highlights any potential gaps or areas for improvement. By linking these activities to user goals, you ensure that each part of the story map is aligned with delivering value to the user. With user activities identified and organized, the next step is breaking them down into user stories. User stories are short, simple descriptions of a feature told from the perspective of the person who desires the new capability. The format typically follows, as a user, I want, feature, so that, benefit. Start by taking each user activity and breaking it down into smaller, manageable pieces. These pieces should be independent, negotiable, valuable, estimable, small, and testable. Invest. Writing effective user stories involves being concise yet detailed enough to convey the user's needs. The key is to ensure each story aligns with the user activities and contributes to achieving the user's goals.
Prioritizing user stories is crucial for maximizing the impact of your development efforts. Not all stories can be addressed at once, and prioritization ensures that the most critical features are developed first. Start by assessing the value each story brings to the user and the business. Techniques like the Moscow method, must have, should have, could have, won't have, or the Kano model can be used to help prioritize effectively. Remember to balance user needs with technical constraints and resource availability. Prioritization directly impacts the product development process by ensuring that resources are allocated to features that deliver the most value. Tools like Jira or Trello can aid in this process by providing visual representations of story priorities. Aligning story maps with sprint planning is a crucial step in Agile project management. User story maps serve as a bridge between high-level planning and detailed sprint activities. They help teams visualize the backlog and plan sprints that deliver user value. During sprint planning, teams can refer to the story map to select stories that align with the sprint goals and capacity. This practice ensures that everyone on the team understands the priorities and the rationale behind selecting specific stories for the sprint. Moreover, story maps are flexible and can be adapted as new information becomes available, ensuring that the team remains aligned even as project requirements evolve. By integrating story maps into sprint planning, teams can enhance their ability to deliver successful sprints. While user story mapping is a powerful tool, there are common pitfalls that teams may encounter. One frequent mistake is creating overly detailed maps that become difficult to manage and update. Another is failing to engage the entire team in the mapping process, which can lead to misalignment and missed insights. To avoid these pitfalls, it's essential to keep story maps at a high level initially, focusing on the user journey and major activities. Involve cross-functional teams in the process to gather diverse perspectives and ensure alignment. Regularly review and update the story map to reflect changes in project priorities or user needs. By being aware of these pitfalls and implementing strategies to avoid them, teams can maintain the effectiveness of their user story maps.
In the digital age, various tools and software can facilitate the creation and management of user story maps. Popular tools like Miro, Trello, and Jira offer features specifically designed for story mapping. When selecting a tool, consider its ease of use, collaborative capabilities, and integration with other project management tools. Digital tools offer numerous benefits, including real-time collaboration, easy updates, and the ability to share maps with remote teams. Compare available options based on your team's specific needs and existing workflows. Choosing the right tool can significantly enhance the story mapping process, making it more efficient and effective.
In conclusion, mastering Agile User Story Mapping is a valuable skill that can greatly enhance project clarity and team alignment. By understanding user personas, identifying activities, creating user stories, and prioritizing them effectively, teams can deliver products that truly meet user needs. Aligning story maps with sprint planning and avoiding common pitfalls ensures that projects stay on track and deliver maximum value. We encourage you to practice these techniques and explore the tools available to enhance your story mapping process. Thank you for joining us in this session, and we hope you find these insights beneficial in your Agile projects.